My name is Alana Weaver, and I'm from Austin, and I do energy work, among other things. I'm a mother. I am very serious into spiritual work and spiritual study. I help people to heal their the repetitive dysfunctional patterns that they've been going in, whether they're addictive or unhealthy, not working for them anymore. They're not happy. I help bring a sense of clarity and peace and purpose into their lives, help them remember what it is that they came here for and who they are.
Hi, my name's Kathy Bates, and I live in Austin, Texas, and I'm a natural health practitioner. Just published a book. Also do energetic healing work. I met Alana in August of 2015, and she kept offering some of her work, and I finally agreed to it, and I'm very grateful that I did. I had been through a major life trauma that had been ongoing for about 4 years and was literally stuck in a sad frequency and couldn't get out. Pharmaceuticals are not an option for me. That's just not my belief system, and I believe it masks symptoms. Alana actually was able to pull me out of it very fast, and I actually felt better immediately. I highly recommend Alana's work. No matter what's going on in your life, she can make it better, and it happens really quick. And I think you'll feel immediate changes.
So my name is John Burgess, and I'm a Reiki master and a light worker. I live in Austin, Texas, and I am the director of a program called the Community Healing Circle, where we gather alternative practitioners once a month and offer our services to the community. So I first met Alana on one of our healing nights, where she came and served with us as one of our practitioners, and received one of her little mini sessions and was impressed with what I felt. And ever since then, we have continued to do trades back and forth. And a couple of things that I've noticed with the work I've done with Alana is a very, very deep, sweet focus on getting to the root of an issue. And I feel like I'm able to leave a session and nothing's been not addressed, and that I feel like she's very, very connected with a source that I feel is very sacred and special, and I always leave feeling elevated and whole.
I've always been empathic, and that means that I can feel other people's emotions through my own body, and I didn't know that that's what I was when I was younger, so I just knew that when I got in big crowds of people, I felt like really uncomfortable, and even other people, when they were angry, I could feel what was going on with them, and I didn't realize what it was and that I had a gift until much later. I used to think it was a curse, and it wasn't until I went through my own suffering and my own spiritual journey and my own questioning and following God and searching and striving and meditating and did a lot of work. And then I finally realized, oh, this is a gift, and God has given me this so that I can help people.
Hi, my name is Ashley Monocle, and I am a singer-songwriter and recording artist. I've received healing from Alana, and it's really awesome. It's like no other healing that I've had before. She was super tuned into what was going on, and I really like the way she works, because she works with the physical body and the spiritual body at the same time. So I feel like that's why it's unique, and it really it's super powerful. And actually, after the first time she did healing on me, multiple times, like most nights after that, I would wake up around like 3 or 4 in the morning, and I would get the sense that angels were healing me. And I don't know if Alana's healing triggered that. It seems like it did because it started happening after she did the healing on me. But it's been a really, really cool experience, and she's just a wonderful person. And I really like being around her. You know, she has this really playful side to her and a really confident side to her that mixes together, I feel like, really well, and she's super comfortable to be around. And she was immediately like curious about every part of my life. She just started asking me questions about my life, and it was really nice to be around someone who just was curious about myself. Yeah.
My name is Jonathan Gray, and I had the pleasure of meeting Alana over tea. And I was really searching for really meaningful, inspiring people and finding ways to work together and collaborate. And there's a lot of things that are in my past that I really wanted to discover. And I wanted to be able to go back into those veins of time and those emotional traumas and the baggage that everybody wears, sometimes under their sleeve, sometimes on their sleeve. And I wanted a chance to be able to explore parts of myself that I had never really gotten a chance to know. I felt an immediate connection. And it wasn't like any other connection I had really made. It was really just, I loved being around her. She had this really beautiful, warm energy, and I could tell that she really loves people and wants to be around them. She wants to be in service. And she's been that and so much more to me. What a great friendship it's been, and I'm so blessed to have met her.
The body is already a self-healing organism, and I'm not really doing the work. I'm helping the person get out of the way, and I'm getting out of the way, and I'm allowing God to come through me, helping them get out of the way so God can come move in them and heal the wounds, all of the emotional traumas, psychological issues, even physical ailments. It just all depends on the person. It's different for everyone. It was a process of realizing that it was a gift, and the first part of the process, I would say, went from the time I was about 21 until about 32, and during that time was intense spiritual work, intense spiritual practice. I was a stay-at-home mom, so I wasn't out in the world. I was only doing mom stuff and searching for God and meditating, going on long silent retreats, doing a lot of inner work. And by the time I was about 31, 32, I met a healer who was going to help me do some what they call soul retrieval work, which is going into the past and kind of working through past traumas. And one of the first things he said to me is, "You're a healer." And I said, "No, I'm not going to let my ego get involved." You know, I was already so serious in the spiritual journey of not taking on identities. I thought, no. And he said, "No, I know a racehorse when I see one." And he wouldn't take no for an answer. And he said, "I want you to be my practitioner." And that was the beginning. It took me a couple of weeks, and then I started learning from him, and all the puzzle pieces came together. Everything that didn't make sense about why I am the way I am, and why I'm so sensitive and I pick up on other people's energy, all started to make sense. Each person is a universe unto themselves, and each person is totally unique, and they each have their own gifts and their own potential, and then they each have their own struggles. So being intuitive and empathic, I tap into the person and I kind of find out where they're at on all these different levels, and that allows me to kind of help channel the energy.
So I was in a place of discovery, wanting to really get to know myself more, get to know subtle energy, and really explore parts of myself through everything that's around me. And so I wanted to really just feel what it feels like just to be in energy without thinking, to move through some different things that were in my childhood and past relationships, limitations, fears, blockages that were really keeping me from being more of myself. I wanted to be able to explore those things and be able to go through them, work through them, which I really didn't have any guidance. I didn't know how to do that. Most people don't. We get stuck in the, I know I have a problem, but what do I do next? And so having someone like Alana has really allowed me to just submit, to let her guide me through these processes of letting these really emotional things come up that I didn't really even know were there a lot of times. And then as they came up, like I could feel energy. I feel energy moving through my body. I was blown away that actually I could experience that. And then being able to not only like have them come up, but work through them and then feel them release, both psychologically, emotionally, spiritually, all levels of what we consist of. It felt so relieving. I can't even explain in words, really, the gratitude that I feel for Alana and how far I've come in such a short period of time of working with her, to a point where she actually guided me to be my own guide. And now I can feel and move energy on my own. And really, that's the whole point of what she's doing. For anyone seeking answers, for anyone who's seeking resolution on things that they're hurting from, past pains, traumas, anyone who's really wanting to get past fear and move into their limitless self and really expand into parts of themselves where they can create and manifest things out of their heart at will. Anyone who's really looking for that kind of connection and who wants to move forward into the future and leave the past behind, I would highly recommend giving Alana a call. She's such a beautiful soul. Have tea, do your searching, and feel the experience of letting go and moving forward.
I've worked with a lot of healers over the last 25 years, and many have impressed me with their technique, but very few have impressed me with a sense of a real deep connection on the level of the heart. And I feel I experienced that with Alana, and that the experiences I have and her energy is a gift.
So from my experience that I've had with Alana, I would recommend anyone who's wanting to deal with past trauma to go see Alana, because she seems to just have this ability to really hone in on what's going on with someone. I mean, our first healing together, I didn't even really tell her much about what was going on. She just felt it and kind of was guided to what needed to be released, and then it was released. So I'd recommend anyone, everyone.
You can find me with my nose in a book, with my ears pressed up to the speakers. And you can find me at the corner of my heart and my mind. I've always been a seeker. You can find me lessons I have learned over lifetimes. And you can find me loving all that breathes in the light of my dreams, breaking through the blinds. And you can find me, you can find me, you can find me. I'm gonna love you loudly. And you can find me, you can find me, you can find me. I'm gonna love you proudly. You can find me at the feet of God, knowing we're all one as we climb the mountain. You can find it yourself, 'cause that's what you are. No distance too far from the holy fountain. And you can find me, you can find me, you can find me. I'm gonna love you loudly. And you can find me, you can find me, you can find me. I'm gonna love you proudly.
Good job. Love that song. Thank you.
So pretty.
Yeah. Oh,